In the heart of the vast African savanna, where life and danger dance in a delicate balance, a truly extraordinary drama unfolded. Our story begins with a mother giraffe, a towering, graceful creature, peacefully grazing with her young calf. Little did she know, lurking in the tall grasses was a silent, deadly predator, a massive African rock python, one of the continent's most formidable constrictors. The scene was idyllic, the sun casting long shadows as the day began to wane. The mother giraffe, ever vigilant, kept a watchful eye on her calf, who was playfully exploring its new world. But the python, a master of camouflage, had been patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. With a sudden, explosive burst of speed, the snake launched itself from its hiding spot. The attack was swift and brutal. The python wrapped its powerful coils around the giraffe's long, slender legs, its goal clear: to immobilize and suffocate its massive prey. The mother giraffe, caught completely by surprise, let out a cry of panic and distress. She thrashed and kicked, her powerful legs capable of delivering lethal blows, but the snake's grip was like iron. Her calf, terrified, bleated and ran in circles around its trapped mother, helpless to intervene. The struggle was immense. The giraffe, a symbol of grace and tranquility, was now fighting a desperate battle for her life, every muscle strained as she tried to break free from the python's deadly embrace. The snake, in turn, tightened its grip with each passing second, its sheer muscular power slowly but surely overwhelming the much larger animal. For any onlookers, it would have seemed like a grim, inevitable conclusion. In the wild, the law of predator and prey is often absolute, but on this particular day, the law was about to be challenged by the unexpected rival of heroes. A group of wildlife rangers, on a routine patrol, heard the commotion from a distance. Their trained ears picked up the sounds of distress, the frantic thrashing and the cries of the giraffe. Guided by instinct and a deep sense of duty, they raced towards the scene, their vehicle bouncing over the rugged terrain. What they found was a sight that would have frozen most people in their tracks. The colossal python had almost completely subdued the giraffe. Her movements were becoming weaker, her breathing more labored. The rangers knew they had only moments to act. Intervening in a predator-prey struggle is a complex decision, often against park policy. But the sheer desperation of the scene and the presence of the vulnerable calf spurred them into action. With incredible courage, the team approached the life and death struggle. This wasn't a task for the faint of heart. An African rock python of this size is immensely powerful and can be just as dangerous to humans. But these men were professionals, driven by a commitment to protect the incredible wildlife under their care. Their first priority was to distract the snake and try to loosen its grip, without causing further harm to either animal. One ranger began making loud noises, banging on the side of their truck to startle the python. Another, armed with a long, sturdy pole, began to carefully prod and push at the snake's coils, trying to find a weak point in its hold. The python, its concentration on its prey broken, turned its head towards the new threat. It hissed, a sound that sends a shiver down the spine, its forked tongue flicking in and out, tasting the air. This was the most dangerous moment. A cornered python is an aggressive python. The giraffe, sensing a slight release in the pressure, used this small window of opportunity to renew her struggle. She kicked out with her hind legs with renewed vigor. The rangers worked in perfect sync, one continuing the distraction while the others focused on unwrapping the snake. It was a slow, painstaking process. Every inch of coil they managed to pry loose was a small victory. They used their tools with precision, carefully working to uncoil the snake from the bottom up, starting at the giraffe's hooves and moving up her legs. The snake resisted fiercely, trying to retighten its grip, but the persistent efforts of the rangers were beginning to pay off. The team was a whirlwind of coordinated action, their voices calm but firm as they directed each other. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they managed to unravel the last of the python's powerful body from the giraffe's legs. The snake, realizing its meal was lost and that it was outnumbered, quickly retreated, slithering back into the safety of the long grass from which it had come. Freed from the deadly embrace, the mother giraffe stumbled for a moment, her legs weak and trembling from the ordeal. She was bruised and exhausted, but alive. She took a few deep, ragged breaths, her large, dark eyes blinking as if in disbelief. Her first instinct was to find her calf. She immediately nuzzled her baby, a touching display of maternal love and relief. The calf, overjoyed to have its mother back, stayed close, seeking the comfort and safety of her presence. The rangers watched from a safe distance, their hearts pounding with adrenaline. They had done it. They had faced down one of Africa's most fearsome predators and won. The mother giraffe stood for a while, regaining her strength. She looked over at the ranger's vehicle, a long, silent gaze. It's impossible to know what an animal is thinking, but it felt like a moment of acknowledgement, a silent thank you for the incredible act of bravery that had just saved her life. Then, with her calf trotting faithfully by her side, she slowly and majestically walked away, disappearing into the golden light of the setting sun. The rangers stayed until she was out of sight, ensuring she was moving steadily and was not seriously injured. Their job was done. This incredible rescue is a powerful reminder of the dedication and bravery of wildlife rangers across the world. They are the unsung heroes on the front lines of conservation, often risking their own lives to protect endangered and vulnerable animals. Their work goes far beyond just preventing poaching. It involves monitoring animal health, managing ecosystems, and sometimes intervening in moments of life and death crisis. Just like this one, the story of this mother giraffe and the python is more than just a dramatic wildlife encounter. It's a testament to the will to survive, the power of maternal love, and the profound impact that compassionate human intervention can have. In a world where we so often hear about the negative impacts of humanity on nature, this event shines as a bright beacon of hope. It shows that we can coexist, that we can be guardians and protectors. The rangers didn't just save one giraffe, they saved a family. They ensured that a young calf would grow up with its mother, learning the ways of the savannah under her watchful eye. Incidents like this are rare, and the decision to intervene is never taken lightly. But in this case, the rangers' quick thinking and courageous actions made all the difference. They chose compassion, they chose to act, and as a result, a beautiful life was saved. As we reflect on this amazing story, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible work these rangers do every single day. They are the true heroes of the wild, and their efforts deserve our full support and recognition. This encounter on the African savanna will be remembered as a day when humanity stood up for the helpless and proved that courage and compassion can indeed triumph over the raw, unforgiving laws of nature. Thank you for watching this incredible story of survival and heroism. If you were as moved as we were, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing wildlife content. Let us know in the comments what you think about the rangers' decision to intervene. We'll see you in the next video.